What is up, YouTube? Today I'm back again with another gaming pickups video, and today I got quite a bit of cool stuff. I only got 7 things, and they're all really cool. I think I got some really good stuff here, and yeah, let's just get right into it. We'll go oldest stuff to newest stuff. So that starts us off with the Game Gear. As some of you may know, I'm going for the complete NTSC Game Gear set. So I'm basically picking up every single game. I currently have 55 of the 322 needed, or is it 255? One of those is all of the games, and then one of them is all the NTSC games. I think the 255 is the one I'm trying to get. So I only have about 200 more to go. Yeah. So I picked up Super Battle Tanks. If you've never played this, it's basically a battle tank game where you drive around in a tank in a first-person view, and you're kind of like in the cockpit of the tank, and you basically shoot. You have a couple different weapons. You have 3 variations of weapons, and you basically just complete different missions, and it's an alright game. Basically, they remade this game for Game Boy Advance. Everything is exactly the same, except they rebranded it as Desert Storm. Tank, something like that. Desert Storm, some kind of weird Desert Storm tank game. Basically, it's the exact same game as this. And I believe it's made by the same people, so that's very interesting. Next one for the Game Gear is Virtua Fighter Animation. This is a fighting game, 2D fighting game. It's alright. It's not as good as the Mortal Kombat games on Game Gear. It's not as good as Primal Rage either, but it's a decent fighting game for the Game Gear. It's but definitely better than some of the ones I've played. It's okay. Decent fighting game. And next, we'll move on to the original Xbox. I got something a little bit different. I really hate these cases a lot. I got the Platinum Hits version of Fable: The Lost Chapters. This is an expansion pack for the Fable game on Xbox. I believe this expansion pack was originally PC only, and then they later on came out with the Xbox version of the expansion pack. I'm not sure if there's a non-Platinum Hits version of this expansion. There may be not. Not sure, but this is the best of Platinum Hits, which I'm not even sure what that means. I'm not even sure what that means, because I know there's normal Platinum Hits, and then there's best of Platinum Hits, which, I don't know. It did not come complete. It came disc only, unfortunately. But basically, this just adds on a bunch of content and, extra places to go, more choices and expanded stuff. So it's really cool. Glad to have this. Be sure to install that before I start playing Fable. And next, we're moving on to the PSP. I got 2 things for PSP. One of them is very interesting, and I didn't really notice it when I first picked it up. First, we got a movie. And I got Zathura. If you've never watched this, it's basically like a Jumanji style movie. It's really cool. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad at all. It's an okay movie. So if you like Jumanji, you might want to check this one out. And then the next one I got is another movie, but there's also something else added onto it. I got Stealth, which is a movie. But as you can see here, it's also a combo pack, which also comes with 3 playable levels of Wipeout that have levels based on the movie Stealth, which is very cool. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed. So I got that, and Stealth is a really cool movie. It's about a artificial intelligence jet that the military develops to replace the top ace pilots. And yeah, it's a really good movie if you've never seen it. I actually really enjoy it. It's kind of like a underrated movie in my opinion. I really think it's quite good. I didn't get the most stellar reviews, but it definitely didn't get bad reviews. It's just an okay movie. Worth checking out if you have the chance. I believe you can actually get it for free off Crackle, so you can stream it from there. Next one I got is a game that I think is really amazing. And I actually played a little bit of it, and the soundtrack has just blown me away. The soundtrack for this game is fantastic, and that is Nier. Nier is a JRPG, J-action RPG, and basically it's like a mashup of different styles, really. It's got some bullet hell elements, it's got some top-down hack and slash, it's got some, standard action RPG, it's got the JRPG stuff in it. It's just a whole lot of everything, really, and it's made by Square Enix. Surprisingly high in demand game, really. When I was checking out the prices on Amazon, it was like surprisingly high in demand, which is really weird. It's not rare by any means, I don't think, because I found this copy. This is the first copy I'd ever seen, so I picked it up instantly because it was in good condition. It also did come complete, as you can tell. But I did find another copy yesterday, actually, in another GameStop. So, interesting. Good game. Highly recommend checking it out if you can find it. And it's very, very good. I recommend this game a lot. And the last game I got is a game you might have seen me do an unboxing of. It is actually a special edition game. It is also an import game, which is my first import for the PS3. And that is Two Worlds 2 Game of the Year Edition. And it is the PAL region, as you can tell. And it did come complete with the massive manual that is basically a tiny book. And it comes with the Pirates of the Flying Fortress expansion pack on the disc, which is really nice, because I like having on-disc DLC. On-disc DLC, as in it comes unlocked on there. I don't like when they lock stuff behind. You have to download the unlock code, which is stupid. So, yeah, this is a really cool open-world RPG. It's not the best open-world RPG. It's a pretty average one. But I definitely heard some good things about it. The spell crafting in this game is supposed to be amazing. The world is also huge in this game, especially with the Pirates of the Flying Fortress expansion pack. So, highly recommend checking this one out. If you're like exploring in RPGs and stuff and just like creating new gear and stuff, this is a really good one to check out. There's a lot of customization you can do in this. Story is kind of on the average side with some glitches here or there, but it's an okay game. I can definitely get behind it and recommend it, so it's a good game. And then the last thing I got is something a little different. I've been buying quite a few different books lately, and this is a gaming-related book, but I've been buying the books lately just to read them, because for some reason I've started reading more, and I don't really know why, but I did pick this up, and this is actually the RuneScape Betrayal at Falador book. This is basically a book based off the RuneScape universe. And I used to be extremely into RuneScape, and I loved that game. I spent many, many hours playing that. And I saw this at Barnes & Noble, and I was like, I looked up some reviews, and it's actually supposed to be a pretty darn good book. Especially, even if you don't play, it's supposed to be pretty good and easily explained, but a lot of added stuff if you do play. So I'm looking forward to this. Actually, when I looked at the book, it's actually the first print edition. It's the first run. So this has been sitting there for 4 years in Barnes & Noble, which is kind of odd, but it's whatever. I bought it, and I'm excited to play. It wasn't too terribly expensive either, so yeah, it's a pretty long book. It's got 76 chapters and about just under 500 pages with about 490, with about that large of fonts. So it's a pretty good sized book. Looking forward to this. There's also 2 others in the series, so I might pick those out if this is a good book or not. So, yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I will do a little bit of an overcap. We got these for Game Gear. Got this for Xbox. Got these for PSP. I got these for PS3. And I got this book. So, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.